He thinks he's the top man of this channel. I put him back in his place now. There you go. Look, right. I'm the DERMOTRON here, tier 1.5 here, matey. Yeah, you're tier 2. Right? I'm 1.5.
Somebody putting your batteries in a minute. Jesus. Anyway. The ones you got in now, definitely running down, Dermot. Definitely running down.
Yeah, you definitely run down. Yeah, I am. I'm Philip's already organising the men with the white coats. But good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Thfc Till I Die, home of Tottenham, past, present, and an exciting future. And Spurs breaking news. By God, it's happened. It's happened. Eric, the useless person, Dier, has gone. And he's gone to all places, Philip, Bayern Munich. I would have loved to seen Harry Kane's preparation or slideshow how good Eric Dier could be for Bayern Munich. I would have loved to seen that. I mean, what did he use? Did you stick Eric Dier's head onto Maradona's body or something like that? Like, look at this player. He can, you know. Are you surprised he's gone, Philip?
I'm not surprised he's gone. Right, we knew he was going to go. I mean, if you picked at the start of this month, if you picked a team that Eric Dier would end up at, I guarantee you Bayern Munich would win about 947th on the list. You know, it's just not a place you think he's going to. You thought he'd end up maybe Sporting Lisbon, possibly, maybe go down the league, maybe go down to the likes of Sunderland or Ipswich or someone like that, but not Bayern Munich. I mean, all I can say is Harry Kane must have done one hell of a selling job to get him. Hang on, I think he's fallen asleep again.
Can you just go through the chat there for 2 minutes? Sorry, I just have to do something. Sorry, I do apologize.
Right. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Sorry about this. I'll just bring up the comments as they come in and. Right, there we go. Hot God 10. Good afternoon, Dermot and Philip. Absolutely spot on about Drăgușin. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, got it right in the end, all right. Got it right in the end. Jazz Fusion. Our erectile dysfunction has been permanently cured. Keep it up, Levy. Subtle, very subtle. And ENS is saying, hello, haha, Jazz. Good one. Yeah, it was. And Wembley won. Afternoon, everyone. Agent Harry to the rescue. Bayern clearly are so in love with him. They told him he could ask for anything at all. Yeah, I know. I can't believe he's going to Bayern Munich, but he's, good luck to the lad. I don't wish him any ill feeling now that he's gone. He can't do us any more harm. And Ian is saying afternoon, Atta. And Full Time Sport Network is Colin and Bobby. Good afternoon, everyone. And THFC saying same thing back. And oops, sorry about this. It's a bit slow here. Now, Wayne Bonner. Hiya, Wayne says, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. I want more transfers in. I've got a taste for it now. Yeah, I think we have, actually. And good day. ENS is saying, good day, Derm. Now, let's keep going here. Carl Simpson one says, I, for one, am devastated the Dier was gone. I'm not taking Skip with him. Now, I think, hang on now. We can pull the wool over Bayern's eyes on one transfer. I think for two, it might be just pegging it a little bit now. So I think we'll have to let Oliver Skip fend for himself now and go. But Eric Dier was with, I was just looking it up there. He joined Spurs in August 2014. So he's been with us for 9 years and 4 months. Now, in all fairness, maybe 6 or 7 of those years were pretty good. Come complain.
No, he was back up.
Yeah, but it's the last couple of years that
Philip, look, I was actually looking through this. When Tana Yobi were there, and Dave, I watched Dave earlier, and I'm not going to go I'm not going to go as much as Dave goes on about Eric Dier, but he did make a point, Philip. He was backup for them times, and then he had half a good season under Conte.
It's been more than that, though. More than half a good season. Now, come on, be fair now. Be fair to the lad. He had. He had half a season out of 9 years, though, but that's been very unfair. And I'm no Dier fan, but he was better than that.
Yeah, but
some good times under Pochettino.
Philip, he was backup though. He wasn't a full. He was backup.
He was a squad member. He was a squad. That's what you need. You need squads. You need a squad.
Yeah, he was there. Philip, he started as a midfielder, and he wasn't good at that, so they pushed him back to centre back. The Sabres buying the centre back.
He must play for England, so he can't have been that bad. But I'm not But I just feel now he's gone, people are going to put the knife into him, which rightly enough, he deserves it for the last couple of years. He doesn't deserve it for his entire career.
Yeah, can I just say, I wish him all the best going to Bayern Munich. I wish him all the best where he's going. And I hope he has a good end to his career. He's got some big clubs on his CV when he retires. Like, I played for Tottenham, I played for Bayern Munich. Tottenham have made a bit of money out of him, all fair play. But I'm just, for me, I'm going to call it as it is. He was not good enough to play for us.
Right, okay. Right. He's good enough to play for England, though. That means us we're better than England. That's what I'm only saying. I'm only speaking facts here. He was a regular for England at one stage.
Yeah, but England.
But he wasn't playing shit for Tottenham at that stage. He had to be good. To be fair, well, no fairness. No, he's listen. Leave it. He's gone. Let's forget about him. He's gone. Right.
Look. I know what you're saying. Well, I do get what you're saying, but it's just I have a different view to it on you.
Yeah, but I'm not dissing him down to giving him 3 months good out of 9 years. That's not right. Yeah. That's a bit unfair.
No, I don't think it is. How many points did he cost us during games, Philip? How many games have you walked off and discussed because Eric Dier made a cock up?
Well, not every game we played bar 6 over the last 10 years, the way you're talking.
Yeah, but Ange just came in. So do you think Ange was right to sell him? Do you think Ange...
Listen, he should have gone last season. Conte should have sold him last season. We know that. Of course he was right to sell him. I mean, we nearly played him when we had nobody else to come in. Like, but I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is now that is in the past now. And I will always wish anyone the best of luck wherever they're going to now, because it's not going to affect us. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to affect us now that he's gone.
No, I did wish him well though, Philip. I've said it there a few minutes ago. I wish him well at Bayern.
Well, no, I didn't say you didn't. I said I'm wishing him well, and I hope that the majority of Spurs fans will. But no doubt they won't. They'll probably put the boot into him, as they do a lot of players that have gone. And he deserves it up to a point, but he doesn't deserve to be completely dissed for having been crap for the whole 9 years. He wasn't.
I just think he was good. He wasn't good enough for us. That's my opinion. I've always thought that way.
Well, if that's the case, there, but there's an awful lot of players not good enough for us. An awful lot of players.
Don Belle's not good enough for us.
We know that. Yeah, he's staying at Galatasaray, by the way.
How the hell did he wrangle that one?
He played one good game at the weekend, apparently.
Do you think the kebab factories have a stake in him staying there?
No, they probably sponsor Galatasaray, and they probably know if he goes that their profits would dip. Anyway, let's move on with the chat. Anyway, Ian S is saying, "Hey Wayne," and oops, here we go again. This fucking computer.
I'll bring them up for you, Philip.
You bring them up. I have difficulty bringing them up on this. Ian saying, "Hi Carl." And Carl said, "Hey Ian, this is like tennis, over and back. Peter M's afternoon Dermot at THFC till I die.
Big up Peter M. Hope you're doing well, sir.
And Ian S saying, "Hi Peter."
Yeah.
Hot God is saying, "Good afternoon, Dermot, Philip, and chat. So Dier will be the 6th choice centre back. Probably will, but he'll be getting nicely paid, and he's living in a lovely city now. So good luck."
Now, I'm telling you now. Hang on, just getting some news. Ooh, I've got some news on why on the Radu Drăgușin move to Tottenham, but some news has leaked out. Very quickly before I go on, right, I will bring it up in the chat for you, but I'll read it out to you quickly. Central director Radu Drăgușin rejected more than double the amount of wages from Bayern Munich to move to Tottenham to buy into Spurs head coach Postecoglou's project. And Hill has ended up on Feyenoord's radar as well, Philip. Yeah. So Radu, he rejected double the amount of wages from Bayern that Tottenham are that he's getting.
He's on 50 grand a week at Tottenham. That's a report I heard.
And they were offering him doubling that. Yeah. What does that? That says a lot for his integrity, and that says a lot for him.
He's obviously got a young lad with his head on his shoulders. He could have gone to Bayern Munich, as 99% of the players would have done. Yeah. But he couldn't be guaranteed a first team place there. So he's done what he's for the good of his career. He's come to Tottenham. Fair dues to him, despite what his agent has said. But there's a few people, especially former Romanian internationals, have come out and say what a big mistake he's made. It's total bullshit. It's only the media again having a pop at Tottenham. Yeah, players that probably played twice for Romania think they've got an opinion on what everything that happens to their players. Anyway, but I quite believe that Bayern did. That's probably why the agent was pushing so hard to Bayern Munich.
Well, apparently, look, I saw it. Sean said it, and I sort of agree with Sean. Maybe he was offering. He offered stuff that wasn't there to be offered. Do you know what I mean? But look, do you think he should dump his agent just very quickly and go to the ones
who offered stuff that wasn't there to be offered? What do you mean?
Radu's agent offered Bayern Munich stuff that he couldn't pull through. So obviously he went to Bayern Munich.
You can't pull the wool over a team like Bayern. They're too experienced. Like, all they can go on is your man's stats, what he's done, what he hopefully can do.
Yeah, but
whatever the agent was telling him, I do not know. But like, I mean, fair dues to Radu for sticking in and going against his agent.
Just say you're Bayern Munich, right? And I'm the agent of Radu, and I've said to you, right, Bayern Munich, my player's definitely coming to you. The player never spoke to Bayern Munich. Only Bayern Munich spoke to the agent. They never even spoke to Genoa.
Yeah.
So Sean said this afternoon, which I know that probably did happen. Tottenham put in their bid. He's ringing up Bayern Munich. Go on, stick in a couple of million more. You've got the player. Probably. I can guarantee you he will come to you. And the player said, no, hang on a minute. I've already agreed personal terms with Tottenham. I'm coming to Tottenham. So fair play to him, Philip. Absolutely.
Well, if that's the case, then the agent is reputedly accepted the personal terms on his player's behalf, which is not good. That's not good at all. No. It's only the Radu can accept the terms after all. They're his terms, not the agent's terms. So, I mean, he should be getting a new agent because that guy now has blotted his copybook. I'll talk about agents more tonight.
I think he will join the agency that Tottenham use. I think it's CM or CAM or something like that. Most of the players are with the same agency, so I think that will happen. Also, it's a bit about the game on Sunday, which I'll use later. Go on there, Philip. Sorry.
Carl is saying, "Come on, Dermo Romano, give us some more rumors."
There is more coming. There is more coming.
And Ian S. Good afternoon, Dermot Philip.
Big up, g'day, Ian.
And who else? Carl again. Oops, we got that one. Yeah, we've done that one. I think. Peter M. Big up, Dermot Philip. Carl Scripson. Dermot was gloating again earlier. Cannot help himself. Yeah, I know. It's like the cat that got the cream. I think
Yeah.
Peter M. Dyer's organised himself a nice little learner for his last major job. He has, and fair dues to him. I hope Bayern Munich are paying him well, because let's face it, he'd be walking around the parks there more than playing football. That's for sure. No, I think, Peter Emerson, I reckon the Dyer thing is about making Kane happy that his mate. Something, you may not be 100% wrong with that. Could be a part of the reason they brought him in, to have another English-speaking person there. Well, I'm sure most of the German teams speak English.
I can back you up on that. I can back you up on that, actually. They did bring him in for that because Harry Kane, I've heard from people I know, he's very unhappy in Germany. Not with the football club, not with the football, but with the personal side of it. He's not settling in well.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's living on Millionaires Row in Munich. I'm sure it is a lovely city. But again, I find the German. Now, apologies to any Germans that are on here, right? But I find the German people can be very cold. Not easy to make friends with. So maybe that's the problem he's been having,
Yeah. Do you think that's why they've done it? To keep their star man happy?
Well, I'd say it's part of it. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I've always said, remember, I've been joking all along, he's going to walk Harry Kane's dogs. Yeah, that's it. It's to keep Harry Kane, someone he can talk to, someone that can have a fish and chip supper with instead of eating that revolting German sausage that they have over there.
And also a friend for his wife as well. If she's over there, she's got another English person to speak to.
Well, Eric Dyer just got married recently, so I presume the wife will move over with them. Yeah.
And that would help Eric Dyer's family as well. There's more that to keep them within the English sort of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah, the diaspora. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Carl Simpson said, it's okay. Everything by makes a good small feeder club for us.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Kane's being paid on the agent's fee for Dyer.
He might be. Yeah, he might be.
Have we actually earned a fee from buying for Dyer? Yeah, 4 million.
4 million.
Did we make a profit on that, Philip, or we do?
Okay, break even on what we paid for him, but obviously his wages over the term. But yes, transfer fee wise, we're breaking even.
Yeah. We got Predator Gaming. Hello, big up Predator Gaming. We got Spurs Ninja. There's my Bruce Lee impression. He went, go on, Philip, let you read this one. You got the lungs.
Oh,
in it
yeah.
today.
Big up the lads in the chat. He's gone. Dier is finally gone. Yeah, he's away to Germany.
Yeah. We'll always love Dier for the last-minute winner at Upton Park on the opening day of the season in 2013.
That was actually his first match for Spurs.
Yeah. He's won the only good match in my opinion. But Philip has
Dermot,
many
come
more.
on, it's not that bad.
Philip has many more.
Yeah, this is Peter M saying what I'm agreeing with here. It's 49 caps for England. You don't, bad and all as England might be, you don't get 49 caps unless you're absolutely crap. And very good in the 2018 World Cup, scoring the winning goal in this pen shootout against Colombia. Yeah, but then soon after that, that's when he started his downhill struggle came a bit. But up to that, he was okay. You know.
Do you think he got too big for his boots?
I think he wears size 11s anyway. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think Eric Dier, from what I can believe, what I understand is, a lot of footballers wouldn't be put it like this. Most footballers would read the Sun. He'd read the Daily Telegraph. He'd be a bit more thoughtful about things, you know. So, no, he's anyway. Dermot, out of the topic. Do you know the name? Yeah, Joe Root is was the England cricket captain. He was the England cricket captain. Yeah. Yeah. Good player, great player, great cricketer.
Matthew, big up Matthew. Yes, I follow cricket as well. Root is our best batter right now. Carl says, Dier by far has not been the worst player over the years. Good luck, Eric. Go and enjoy your career. Yeah, exactly. Don't speak too soon, Philip. In next season's Champions League final, we will play Bayern and Dier will keep out.
Yeah, you just imagine that, can't you? You just see that happening,
We also got we've got LOL. We all have to say hello to our fellow Spurs. Yeah, big up Ian. We've got Peter M. I reckon Radu choose Spurs to get regular first in football.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
He got more integrity than his agent.
That's a gimme. That's a gimme. Yeah.
Have you seen his arse of an agent who's already tried to get him to Real now? That's the latest now.
For God's sake. Real Madrid are buying everybody this summer by the sound of things.
Once the point says, I wonder if a balloon could fart, what would it sound like?
Not something I've given much thought to.
Right, I'm going to say this really nicely to you. What's the point? Are you okay? Seriously, are you okay? Do you need, are you okay? We're worried about you now. What the F is that agent? Guy hasn't laced his boots once. He's already pimping the kid to Real or Barcelona. I know.
Yeah. I think it's time when Ange gets him in the dressing room tomorrow. I says, the first thing you do, son, he says, before you buy a house, sack your agent.
Yeah, please. Bayern Munich is a very charitable move towards Tottenham.
Absolutely.
Dave Janola has Dragonson signed yet? There's been no that he has signed.
Have they released the pictures yet? Though
not yet, but he has signed. He has signed. We've got Carl Simpson. I've heard rumors that Spurs give him booked another medical this week. I've heard rumors that Spurs have
booked another medical for somebody.
Yeah, this week. Have you heard? No, I'm still waiting. But do you know what, Philip? I have a sneaking impression it could be for Gallagher. Don't ask me why. My gut's telling me now. I was told last night, Philip, that they are talking. I think they are talking. If I got this right, and Chelsea are talking about a loan deal. So Spurs cannot afford Eric Gallagher. They haven't got the money now because they spent the money on what they've spent it on. But a loan deal would put with an obligation to buy in the summer. I can see that happening.
I can't, I know I'd love to see Gallagher coming. I just can't think of Chelsea's reasoning on that. I know they have to sell players and he's the one they want to go, but he doesn't want to go. So what does that say when he comes? Is he going to be a reluctant transfer, But come here, can I just show you something here now that will warm the cockles of your heart? Fabrizio Romano just released this.
Oh my good Lord. Oh my good Lord. Look at him. Actually, I have
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. It's done. Philip, read out the here we go, man. Read it out, sir.
Fabrizio Romano is in Munich. He says, here we go. Eric Dier joins Bayern on a permanent deal from Tottenham. Agreement done. Dier has agreed personal terms and Spurs will receive slightly less than 4 million euros. Medical tests will take place today for Eric Dier. He's ready in Munich. Next target for Bayern, next right back is Nordi Mukalele from PSG on top of the directors list. Drăgușin to Spurs, Dier to Bayern. Here we go.
There you go. You heard it here first, sir.
Actually, I don't like seeing it in red. You know, it's sort of creepy, you know? Oh, yeah.
It is. And also, another bit of news that's broke today, which we did announce 2 weeks ago, Philip, at the start of the window.
Yeah, yeah.
We broke this. Just let me get it here for you. Where is it now, Philip? Where do we?
So you're a young local troublemaker from Manchester, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Ain't you right? Sancho has now joined Dortmund, but we did break that a couple of weeks ago. So, Dermot, your Spurs ninja sound always breaks me up.
Can I just go back to just go back to Sancho there for 1 minute? Jadon Sancho is on 290,000 quid a week.
Yeah.
Dortmund are paying 190,000 of that, and Man United are still picking up the tab for 100 grand of it.
I know.
So that's the way that one's been done.
Radu's number's been announced, Philip.
Now, what's he getting?
What do you think?
I don't know which ones are free now. I hope he's at 99 or something like that.
It's in single figures. That's a clue.
Oh, number 6.
Yeah, spot on.
There you go.
There you go.
Dave Mackay's old number. There's a lot to live up to.
If that was number 5, that for me would have been the biggest thing that Højbjerg was going by the way.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't give him 5 yet anyway, you know.
No. Yeah. Dier got so big for his boots they turned into moon boots. That's so true.
That's true.
Who's Dave going to moan about now, Dave? Philip?
Oh, don't worry. He'll find somebody. The search is on already. I think Oliver Skip could be in the firing line.
Yeah. I wonder what he's going to call Skippy the kangaroo. Spurs Ninja is rolling around the floor laughing, and his missus looking at him thinking you've totally lost the plot, Spurs Ninja. Column says Harry Maguire gets picked for England, though. Caps don't mean as much as they used to.
That's true.
To be fair, Philip, we're not being judgmental because we're Irish and because we've got better football nation. Sort of. Philip laughs, thinks Dermot has lost the plot. That's England would pick anyone, really. It's Gareth Southgate. You're tired, Mr. Brady.
Yeah,
all this transfer work's making you tired.
I've been working hard all morning, so
he's been working on the Dier. He's been working on the Dier deal all morning. Look at him. He's been up to three and more. What's the point? Laughing. Dragging these nuts. Brian and Spurs have a bet over who would get Dragusson. So, do you want to read that one out, Philip? Sorry.
Bayern and Spurs are the bet who will get Drăgușin. Loser gets Eric Dier. Well, we all know who that one was, so you know.
Jazz Fusion's got the balloons and the bunting out, Philip.
All right.
For Eric Dier. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Carl Simpson, can we please release the Radu video now, please?
Yeah, I'd say it'll be out shortly now. Once they've announced it, we'll follow.
It is. We've got the chat's humping again, Philip. Yeah. Do you want to read this one out? I think this is a very good point, actually, by the way.
Yeah, what the point is saying, people criticize Daniel Levy for not being ambitious, even though he's now signing vampires from Romania. Yeah. I think Drăgușin's name, he's going to get nicknamed to Dracula, I think, before long. Yeah. But it's just a natural progression to Dracula.
Okay. A quick question on this, of what's the point? Does Daniel Levy deserve credit for what he's done this window, Philip?
Yeah. He won't get it from a lot of fans. But yeah, I mean, listen, you know what? The way we're fixed with Daniel Levy is, Dermot, if he makes a mistake, we will call him out for it. But also, on the flip side, if he does something right, which he's done so far this window, we will give him credit where it deserves. Now, I know Scott Munn and that Lange fella and Paratici are probably very much involved in these two transfers in and Dier going out. But at the end of the day, it's Daniel Levy signs the check. So, you know, he could have vetoed these deals if he didn't think they were right or they were too expensive. He hasn't done that. So fair dues to him, you know, and until he makes another cock up, we've got to give him credit.
Yeah, it does. Colin says, catch up, Fab. You're behind these lads. See? Actually, our source said to me the other day, Philip, that we're actually, with some of the deals we've announced, we actually were ahead of everyone when we announced them.
They are.
And I didn't realize that till he actually pointed it out to me.
Yeah.
So Philip is going to write something in the banners into when we put the banners up. You know, please like and surprise. We are gonna. This channel is, what did we say yesterday? Your most trusted.
It's the most trusted, but where the Spurs news you can trust.
Spurs news you can trust on here. We've got Matt Holcock 10. Matt O'Reilly of Celtic would be an excellent addition, homegrown as well. That would be actually.
He's a good player. I watched him at Celtic. He played for Wycombe Wanderers before he went up to Celtic. He's a good player. Good player.
Here we go. Gloaty Moyles is here again. Look, Philip, I have taken so much abuse from the summer and this. I'm enjoying this. I am sorry. I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm going to take as much as I can out of it. A lot of people have slagged me off, abused me, told me I was talking bullshit, said you don't know what you're talking about. You're only clickbaiting. We have never clickbait. So the people that have backed me, thank you. The people that have not backed me and slagged me off like Mr. HP Sauceman, that's to you. 15 says Jazz Fusion. Carl says number 6. The Sancho story shows what a mess United are. Right? We are going to go into that tonight as well. On the pre-match thought. Wilt McDonald, good morning, afternoon, gents. Hope it's fair weather. We are. It's cloudy here, but not cold. It's bloody freezing here.
Oh, it's freezing here, I'll tell you. Jesus.
My missus has turned into an Eskimo. She really has. I call her Eskimo. She's got this Eskimo jumper she puts on. She looks like an Eskimo. She's walking around with fish in her hand, like an Eskimo would. So she's an Eskimo-S. I'm an Eskimo. She's an Eskimo-S. Thomas Burns, big up Thomas Burns from up in Glasgow. Easy there. He says, I've got 10. Emma O'Reilly is going to be a superstar. He needs to be a record fee. He is a classy player actually up there, Philip, to be fair.
Yeah, he is actually.
I would love him at Tottenham. We've got George. So players choose Spurs over buying. Things are cooking. Yeah, they are. Remember when Mango rode into town on a bull with no written on a bull's ass? That's the image I get when I see Drăgușin play.
Drăgușin.
I will get his name right eventually. Took me a long time with Højbjerg. Not only vampires from Romania, but venom from Italy. There you see, you got.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What's the point? Wayne, big up Wayne. Wayne's actually falling around the floor laughing now at work. The boss is looking at him. Wayne, get up. I'll give you a pay rise. You got to give it to Lang and leave it credit. They've worked their ass off to get. They were up to 4 in to get that deal over the line, Philip.
Yeah, I quite believe it. Yeah.
Big up to Louis. Sorry. Yeah, fair dues is right. Big up to Louis Chew Music. Hi guys, people in the chat. Now 2 in, hopefully 3 out, unwanted out. I'm for. Go and read some of these out. Sorry, Philip.
Now 2 in, hopefully 3. Hopefully 3 unwanted out. That's people. Lloris is gone. Dier is gone. Jed Spence is gone. I am for us trying for Gibbs White instead of Gallagher. What do you think, guys? Think? Yeah, Gibbs White is a good player. He's not bad. He didn't quite make it at Wolves before he went to Forest, and he is playing well. But he'd be cheaper than Gallagher, that's for sure. Yeah, but I think if they've got their eyes on Gallagher, then I think he'd be the one that we're probably going to go for. Although I wouldn't say no to Gibbs White.
Who do you think will really realistically come, Philip? Who do you think will come?
I think your man Phillips from Manchester City, because I think he's the most available.
Well,
readily available.
Look, we've got news about Chelsea and who they want to buy. So would they be looking to sell if they want to buy this player in the summer? Are they going to say to him, look, we can offer you this amount in the summer, but we need to get rid of this player? So can you see a loan to buy for between Chelsea and Tottenham for Canada?
I don't know. A straightforward loan wouldn't work. Now, I'm not sure how FFP regards loans with obligations to buy, because in all fairness, there's still not money in the bank. It's the promise of money in the bank, but it's not actually there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And I mean, the player they're looking to buy now isn't going to come cheap. That's for sure. We'll reveal who that is now in a minute. So I just don't know how that's going to work. But it seems to me that Todd Bowley and Mauricio Pochettino want Gallagher out of the club. And to me, I can't figure that out, because he's been one of the best players this season. He really has. It'd be like us wanting to transfer Bentancur.
Yeah. We've got Jazz Future said, drink it, Dermot, milk it. I am going to milk it for everything it's worth. We've got early doors football. Sounds like indoors, doesn't it? For mine,
indoors, yeah.
Indoors. Good afternoon, Dermot and Philip. Hope you're both good. I am grand. I'm ecstatic. Philip is tired. He's been working hard on the Dier deal. Bless him. He's been dealing with Daniel Levy all day. And hit up the like button, people. We've got Jazz. I think Ange loves Gallagher. In fact, I'm sure of it. He does. Phillips is Newcastle bouncer. Oh God, 10. I think that's right as well.
Question mark there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, if we don't get Gallagher, he's the one I think we'd like to get in. But
yeah,
but Newcastle are in a bit of financial bother as well. They can't sell too much or buy too much either. So could be a loan deal, of course.
Yeah, it could be another loan deal. What else we got? Philip. We've got Kev Williams, Dermotron, and Philip Coys.
Okay.
He says, "I'm."
Fill in the rest. Fill in the blanks.
What's the point? Have a look at Archie Gray from Leeds. He's the exact same style as the brilliant Alex Scott, and we're looking at him. Do you know what? He's a very good player. I like Archie Gray.
Yeah,
I actually really do. I think Leeds have got a good team there, Philip, in the Championship. I think, they've got a good young side at Leeds, and I think they could come back up. But when they come back up, problem with these teams coming back up, Philip, do you feel they fall into a base of they're so used to winning in the Championship, and when they get into the Premier League, when they start losing a few games, they don't know how to handle it because they've been so used to winning. You look at Southampton on the run they're on. Yeah,
but I mean, they've continued. Well, they've done the opposite. They couldn't win a game last season, and now they're winning all round. Them 16-17 on the trot, undefeated. Leeds are doing okay. I don't know. The Championship is an extremely hard league to be in. It's probably even tougher than the Premiership because A, you have more matches, and B, if you've been relegated, you've got a squad that's a bit depressed. You've got to build them up to get them ready for the fight, and that's difficult. That's why it's so hard to get back out of the Championship.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get back out. So I think, it looks to me as if, to be honest with you, I think the three that went down last season will come straight back up this season. Leicester, Leeds, and Southampton. I think they will come back, and that will show that they've got their act together down there. They've done the right thing for us.
I think Leeds are going to come back. I think Southampton are going to come back up as well, Philip. I think the little sort of treat for me with somebody like Ipswich or somebody like that coming back up.
Yeah, that could happen. Yes, that could happen. But I'm just saying, like, the experience those other teams have being in the Premiership more recently will stand to them as the season goes on.
Wilton McDonald, I hope to see he's as good as our past Romanians who played for us. Popescu,
Dumitrescu.
Yeah.
In the 90s, mid-90s.
Yeah. Not sure how to spell the rest of his name. Philip would know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, they were good. I think Popescu, if I'm not mistaken, actually died there recently.
Yeah, I think. Did he?
He did. I'm just checking it here now. Yeah. Mightn't be recently. I think he deceased anyway.
When Radu was born, he was 6 foot tall. Wow, that's a big baby. Big up to Wayne.
He was born at 6 foot.
Yeah. Dermotron and Philip, I'm loving the show. Thank you so much. That means so much to me and Philip. It really does. When people say that, it really does me. And look, there's 58 of you in the house already. So please, 20 likes away. I want to get up to 50 likes before the end of this show. We've got another half an hour to go. Get it up to 50 before half an hour. That is what I want to see. Question. Did he pass away, Philip?
No, actually, Dumitrescu and Popescu are still alive. It must be someone else with a similar name.
You're killing people. Philip, you're murdering people before they're dead.
And they're not even called Eric Dier. Jesus. I'll leave that to others.
Yeah. Philip just said that with a big question mark. You can see it coming over. Like, we should have thinking music when you're saying that. Eric Dier, the question mark.
It should be like the question, the music for Mastermind. You know, the boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Right, anyway. Question, he says, where do we need strengthening? I think the midfield, Philip. I think that's what we need.
Yeah, I think in midfield, we've got our defender. We've got our striker. I think another box-to-box midfielder now will be, I think, pretty much make us the complete package.
Yeah.
Providing our injuries are back. Providing our injuries are back.
Yeah. Big up to Boris Britt. He says, wait. He says, wait. Philip, just wait. And Dermotron, just wait. He says, I thought Levy was evil. Never said that. Didn't want to back a manager. We've heard that as well from certain people, Philip.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets rid of players on huge contracts. Didn't he just get rid of Hugo and Dier? Could have gone for £3.4 million.
Well, we're getting 4 million euros for Eric Dier.
I know
Hugo.
Yeah.
Is he being sarcastic here? No.
I think he's been sarcastic at the people that slagging off Levy.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. Well, listen. I mean, fair dues to Levy. If he's done it right, let's give him a bit of praise.
Yeah.
He's done enough things wrong, and we'll probably do it again. But at the minute, let's just let him have his moment.
We're at day 11, Philip, and 2 signings in already,
and 3 gone out.
And 3 gone out.
So there's 5 a transfer every 2 days in the transfer window for Tottenham.
Keeps us busy, Philip. Keeps us busy.
Yeah.
Carl Simpson's, you know why Philip could go to Newcastle, because City see us as a direct rival for the top 3 places. It's a compliment. It's a compliment, really. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, could be. Yeah. But then again, Chelsea as well, you know.
Yeah, it stands out. Peter Rem says promoted teams tend to have a strong start, and then the pressure of the Premier League catches up.
Yeah. Unless you're Luton, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Jet Rabbit.
Jagjit Rawat. Another
Sorry
Indian
for murdering your name.
Another Indian viewer, I think.
Yeah. Big up, sir. He says, so happy today, more than yesterday, because finally we got rid of Moonhead.
Yeah.
Absolutely over the moon. Big up, and sorry for murdering your name. That's why I have Philip on here. Philip is like my international correspondent for languages and names and everything like that. He's like he is the Minister for Foreign Affairs in Ireland. Not a lot of people know that. And he doesn't even look like Michael Martin. Philip, anyone Irish will know that joke. Know what I'm talking about. Philip will kill me afterwards for saying that. Hit that pole out, Dermo, for the likes. Yes, Carl.
I think it's the pole dancing they're talking about there.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I'm just saying, I'm being sarcastic to him. Get Popescu.
Left Spurs.
So go on, Philip, you read it.
Yeah, Popescu left Spurs to captain Barca, my favourite player for the couple of years for Spurs. He was a good player, Popescu, yeah. Again, we took a chance taking in Romanian players at that stage. And this, I think Radu is probably the first Romanian we've had since. Yeah. Unless I'm mistaken. I don't think of anybody else. And Dumitrescu used to say playing for Spurs gave him a stiff neck, watching the ball fly over his head instead of playing through the midfield. That was back in the 90s. That was back in the Aussie Adilas, Jerry Francis days. Yeah, see that. Like he was a good ball playing midfielder and probably didn't see enough of the ball. And anyway, that's what's next on the agenda here. So I'm way behind in the comments. Will I move forward here? Can you move those comments on there?
Which one were you at?
No, the one before that, I think.
Okay. Yeah, we've done that one.
Yeah, done that one. We've done that one. The next one. Yeah.
Okay, Wayne Bonner. Time for
I'm not reading that one. You can.
No, I'm not reading that one either. Big up, Wayne.
Right. Dumitrescu didn't really gel at Spurs. He only stayed 2 seasons, and part of that was on loan to Seville. We sold him on to West Ham. Yeah. Imagine, sold to West Ham in '96. He would have been there around the Aussie Ardiles time, you know?
Yeah.
Boris Britt saying, slagging people off who hate Levy for even breathing. Yeah, well, there are people that do that, you know, unfortunately, and that's their choice, you know?
To make a life out of it.
Yeah.
Make a career out of it. What's happening, lads, says Michael McDonald. Big up to Glasgow. Big up there in Scotland. Yeah. What's happening, lads? Nothing happening up here. I'm starting to wonder if we have any money in the bank. All quiet on the Celtic front. I'm really shocked Celtic haven't bought anyone, Philip. Usually every window, Celtic are quite busy up in Scotland. More than Rangers, to be fair. Yeah. And they just haven't bought anyone. So why do you think they're so Celtic up there, quiet up there?
I don't know. Maybe as I said, maybe money is tight. I don't know. Maybe Brendan Rodgers reckons his squad is good enough. I don't think it is good enough this season. I think it's lacking something this season. And well, certainly Ange, but Ange had this habit of picking up gems of players from the Japanese and Australian leagues and whatever. And maybe the Brendan Rodgers just doesn't have that expertise, and maybe that's what that's coming from. But I'd love to see Celtic improve their squad a bit, because Rangers are a little bit too close to them for my liking at the moment.
Yeah. I'm very shocked over Celtic. But look, we will keep I'll tell you what we're doing, Michael. If not in the live shows, but in the transfer update show, I'll always put a little in about Celtic from now on.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on Celtic,
We'll keep you updated. Listen, 67 here in the house. We're up to 33 likes. Come on, keep hitting that like button, share button as well, and keep Philip and an old super chat as well, and then pick up a membership. keep Philip in the life he's become accustomed to now. He's become accustomed to this high flying transfer news dealing lifestyle, you know, and he's above bigger people than me. He rubs shoulders with the likes of Levy and the Bayern Munich chairman and Paratici as well. He was seen having dinner with the other night. So this all helps Philip keep his thing on. You know,
just remember them. My private jet's arriving in half an hour to bring me shopping. So you know.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
As if.
Yeah. Never know. How can you call Dier Moonhead? The moon actually moves. I like that one.
Well, so I don't know whether the moon. We go around the moon, or does the moon go around us? There's a slight bit of movement somewhere, you know.
What's the point, FC? Oh yeah, this from Carl. Now Carl came in with this last night. I was doing the watch along course to Fulham Liverpool. Cracking game it was as well. And somebody asked where you were, and I said the usual thing. Philip's been the sex symbol for the over 80s, all chucking the Zimmer frames in the air, blah blah blah. Right. So Carl came in, right, and he said, no, Philip comes in with the entrance of hot chocolate, you sexy thing. And I said to him, he's got smoke going and flares going and everything as he walks down to the table.
Jesus Christ, oh, if only you knew.
So yeah, Carl did send me the video. It was very much you, Philip. I have to say that video was very much you back in the day. Kev Williams, without trying to sound condescending, I'm really curious to know what will it take for the Levy in out section of our fans to be Levy in. I don't think you'll ever can get them to be that.
I think the time, the greatest test of that will come if and when we win a trophy, because the euphoria is going to be so high there that it's going to be very hard for the Levy out guys to keep their act up, keep their pretense going that they want him out. Because if we do win a trophy, it's down in part the actions of Daniel Levy over the last few days. You know where I'm coming from? You know, if he hadn't sanctioned what was happening over the last few days, we're moving closer to a trophy every week of the season now.
Yeah.
And that is partly down to Daniel Levy's now finally agreeing to back a manager. So let's see.
Sorry.
You're praying to are you facing Mecca again, Dermot?
No, I'm checking. I might have got some news in my house. But look at me, Philip. I don't want to sound rude by saying this, but if they're going to go all behind us after win a trophy, how can I put it without sounding rude or sounding? I don't want to pick a fight with anyone, but could it come across as a bit hypocritical?
Oh, more than a bit. More than a bit.
That for years and years you've been at Levy, and then suddenly we win a trophy, and you're like, "We won a trophy, and we do." I'm thinking, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Do you know what I don't? I'm not. I'm just saying this in general. I'm not at anyone, but just in general.
I think it'd be a very short honeymoon. I think if we do win a trophy, Levy will get some form of respect from most of the fans. He'll get grudging respect from the Levy out brigade if he gets any at all. And then as soon as we lose the next match after, it'll be back to normal again. So he's in a no-win situation, unfortunately. With a lot
I
of
wasn't
fans.
trying to pick a fight. I'm just trying to make a point.
No, same here. I don't think he's got a, you know, like, I mean, we can appreciate what he's done. We can flag him for what he hasn't done, and that's a lot of things. We got to, don't get me wrong. Daniel Levy has a lot to answer for, but when he does something right, you have to give him credit for it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the point? Says breaking news. Tottenham were adjusting out. Romero and Radu will both have separate cages under the stadium. I'm going to ask Mia tonight, is he being accepted into the Romero dungeon? What's the point? Is actually laughing at himself.
Yeah.
Big up. We've got Dier suffered like so many old Spurs players in Musa Dembele left, but didn't. Yeah. But he did have a great partnership with him in centre midfield at that stage. Was one of the top young midfielders in Europe. That's fair enough.
Dembele and himself were a good double act now, I have to say.
We're acting like a football club. It's been a long time since I felt like that. I felt that. We have the structure in place to deal with the ins and outs. Yes, we do. Yeah. We've got Matthew Dermot. Now you should give the updates about the plane that got missed on the Bermuda Triangle. We trust you that much.
No, MH371, the one they haven't found yet, the left from Malaysia, remember?
It's in Philip's back garden. Right. Boris Britt said, would thought Celtic would have gone for someone with the Jota money. Yeah. That's very true, Philip. But look, I wouldn't rule out Celtic not buying anyone. I am asking questions about Celtic. So any update, I will give it to you. We've got Thomas Burns. Big up Thomas. He says money is tight. It's our board who is tight. Milton, Dermot is quiet today. I'm waiting to see Radu in the Spurs show. I have a good feeling about Sunday's match. So do I, Wilton. Louis, so many comments, Philip. Absolutely. It's gone mental. Louis Chill Music. I thought Radu would be announced by the club by now. It is coming, guys. It is coming. His shirt number's been released. He's getting number 6 there. It's okay, Philip, as I've clipped Dermot earlier on in the week. I don't know what I said, but apparently who was the best Spurs player who was the best Spurs player that was also an original fan of our club? Ours was Jinky. Fan of Tottenham. Who was the best Spurs player that was also an original fan of the club? Tottenham. Over the years, I think, Philip. No, of Tottenham.
Right.
Steve Perriman?
Yeah. I'm thinking of who else would there be?
I tell you, Graham Souness was a Spurs. Roy Keane. He wasn't a Spurs player, but he's a massive Spurs. And so is Graham Souness as well. Yeah,
I'm just trying to think of someone there that could fit into that category.
Carl says Ledley King.
Yeah, probably Ledley King. Yeah, that's the one. He's at Tottenham, born and bred.
I tell you who gives great credit for giving his career the way he went to Graham Souness was actually Jack Charlton at Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
He gives him massive credit for saving his career when he left Tottenham. Wembley won. It would take more than one Wembley to prove that Levy has changed. Think of the 13-40 disastrous ones over the last 23 years. Yeah, we get that, but
we can only go on what he's doing at the moment. We can't, if this is the start of the new Daniel Levy, I've seen the light, then let's bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah. Thomas Burns, Levy at your club and Lowell at ours are like two peas in a pod, but at least our chairman is spending money. Big up to Paul Jones as well. He says 23 years of hurt is a lot to get over and forget. Well, as Philip says, we can only go on what's happening this window. If you keep looking back at previous windows, you can't do that. You just keep.
We can't change it. We can't change the past. No, we can't change the past. It's there, unfortunately.
Russ Parsons, big up, Russ. Haven't seen you before. Please hit the like button and the subscription button. What would you rate this window out of 10? I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah, I'll go 8.5 at the minute. I'll probably go higher, but at the minute it's 8.5.
We are going to talk about that tonight in the roundtable discussion. So we have that question as well, Ross. So, but for me, 9, Philip, 8.5. I would love a guy like Laporte as our owner. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that tonight, actually. I've got a thing about the owner. Ross, we get a quality midfielder. I would say 9 out of 10. Incomplete, Ross says Jazz Fusion. Got to go. Thanks for the fun show as always, Dermot and Philip. I haven't even got to the news yet. That's how mad the chat's been, Philip. Dermot was a lord in Greek mythology. That's why he has this much updates. Yeah, I was Thor I wasn't Greek. I was Norwegian. I was Thor. I was the man with the big hammer. Ledley King. Matthew, we need Luka Modric at scouting, or when he retires, then he can bring us a lot to us.
Yeah, that's good. I heard that point made before. Should bring him back. I'll bring him back into the squad.
Pat Jennings loves Spurs, and if we start winning things, people will start forgetting. I'm sure they will.
I don't know,
Philip. That has taken us 51 minutes just to get through the chat. Right, here we go. Well, look, we're not going to start there. We're going to start here. Done deal. Eric Dier, as you know, has gone from Tottenham to Bayern Munich for 4 million, guys. This was too cool. The first thing I got this morning was Eric Dier here in the city, and we're trying to finalise a move. I have him as another centre-back option. Then about an hour later, Philip, I got this. Dier to Bayern, done. Spurs will get 4 million. Deal done. So that is one. Deal done. Look, the final thought on Eric Dier before we talk about him more tonight. Right. Where do you put him? What do you think is going to happen to him at Bayern Munich, Philip?
He'd be a squad player. He might get
Yeah.
the occasional game. He'd come on as a sub with 10 minutes to go when they're 4-0 up. That type of thing. I can't see him as a regular starter unless they get horrific injuries.
Yeah.
But like, good luck to the lad. He's going to get He's going to get a nice little pay packet for warming the bench at Bayern. So.
Yeah, he will. He do. So look, that is the latest on Dier. And look, on the Radu deal, as far as I know, I've asked the question. His number's been released. I think it's just a case of getting it organized and getting the videos done and getting everything done. So that probably will be announced tonight at some point. If it's announced while we're live on air tonight at 9 o'clock, we will bring it to you. Now, Philip, a bit of transfer rumors going around. Do you want to read these out, Philip? And then I will bring them up. So this one is...
These are rumors, lads. These are not... Yeah. We're not standing over these, okay? Paulo Sarabia. Real Sociedad are interested in signing the Wolverhampton Wanderers winger, Pablo Sarabia. We don't know that much about, but Wolves are doing okay at the minute, so I don't think they'll be too keen on letting that guy go, you know?
Look, I think he's a very good player for Wolves. But
he is.
Do Wolves need the money, Philip, do you think? And
I don't know. I'm not quite... I don't know. Maybe he wants away. Maybe he wants out.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't know.
But Wolves, you look at Wolves over Christmas, they played very well and they beat Chelsea as well. They're a good side, Philip, under Gary
They're not bad at all. They're not bad.
They
beat us.
Yeah. Well, Gary O'Neill, for me, is a very good manager as well, by the way.
Yeah,
I think he's very underrated. So I'd be surprised if he leaves Wolves, but La Liga, do you know, another
never
league.
Know. Never know.
Never know.
Depends what his connections are.
Yeah,
now, this one here, this is an interesting one. Rooney Bargy. Sounds like Wayne. He's not one of Wayne Rooney's kids, is he? No, Rooney.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Aston Villa are holding talks with FC Copenhagen over Swedish striker Rooney Bargy. I haven't done much about him now. He's an unusual name, though. Rooney Bargy. Sounds like something you see in an Indian takeaway. So anyway, Villa are looking to strengthen their attacking options there, and to be honest, I hope they don't, because I don't want Villa to get any stronger, because they're one of our rivals at the minute for the top four.
Well, look, I can't see this one happening. I'm asking questions about it, Philip. But look, would the law of the Champions League be too much for this striker? And I think it will be. Now,
possibly.
They're Swedish, aren't they? Copenhagen,
Danish.
Denmark. So it's a place going close to home as well, Philip, and probably to a Scandinavian country where he's sort of used to, aren't they? Denmark and Sweden are quite similar. So do you think a move back home might be the
Well, where's he from?
He's from Sweden.
He's from Sweden. Well, Copenhagen is in Denmark.
Yeah, but I know it is, Philip. But the point
I mean, where does Sweden come into it? There's a Swedish team looking for him as well.
Well, no, Philip, listen to me. What I'm saying is he's from Sweden. Sweden's next door to Denmark. So they're near each other. It's a Scandinavian country. So he'd be going near home. It'd be nearer home than he is here.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Do you know something? I'm talking about. He's playing for Villa at the minute. Yeah. Right. Sorry. I was looking the wrong way around there. Yeah, possible. That's the case. And let him go. Weaken the Villa. Sorry, I got mixed up on that. So many of these young players knocking around. Hard to keep up with them, who they're playing for. You know.
Yeah.
But we're not talking playing the Spurs. I don't really focus too much on them.
But look, I can't see Villa. I understand you don't want Villa get stronger. I don't either. But Villa have a long way to go, more than us, Philip, I think. And then we've got this one. Of course, this is an interest to us, because Evan Ferguson, Philip, and this is where I think the Gallagher deal comes in.
So I'm with him 1 second.
Philip is now on the phone to Eric Dier, as he's now ringing them. Why did you send me to Bayern Munich? He's having a go at them now. Chelsea are interested in Evan Ferguson as a long-term transfer target, but Brighton is reluctant to sell him. Look, Chelsea will buy anyone and anyone. Let's. Have I got that right? The Villa. Oh yeah, sorry, I got it wrong. Sorry, I mean Philip. Philip got me confused. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Aston Villa are holding talks with FC Copenhagen over Swedish striker. Yeah, sorry, Colin. Thank you so much for pointing that out to us. Sorry, I was getting confused with that one. Look, Chelsea can't buy anyone because of their FFP. So I don't know how, not unless they've got a few players that they're going to sell off and clear the books. I can't see this happening. I don't think Brighton would want to sell to Chelsea anyway. if he is to leave, I think Ferguson probably end up at Manchester City or Liverpool. I would love him at Tottenham, by the way. I think he'd be a great replacement for Harry Kane. Personally, I think he's a great potential, great potential here. But look, I can't see him going to Chelsea. Chelsea FFP haven't got money to spend, have to offload a lot of problems. Also, players also being investigated for FFP breaches and being investigated for paying people under the Abramovich era as well. So we have to see what happens. These are only rumors, by the way. So there's nothing else we can. There's nothing. These are the rumors. So we just bring them to you, and we let you make up your own mind on them, and let us know in the comments what you think. Let's go back to the chat, and then we will finish off there. I'll take Philip out. We've got Daniel Azito. Good evening, Dermot and Philip. Hope you are both well. I'm feeling pretty confident for United game. How are you both feeling about it? I'm really excited about it. Absolutely excited about it. I think we can win. I think it's winnable. I think we've got the team to do it as well now. And with the signings we've made with Werner and Radu as well at the back and the striker, I think we have a potential of beating them up there. United are in problems. They're not playing well. And I think they're very beatable. And I think we've beaten them more since Alex Ferguson's left. So that was the stat I found out. But wait up for the members only stuff we've got coming to you. We've got a good stats one coming up as well, Daniela, for you as well. So we have to do it there. I thought you had to go.
Well, I better come in and say goodbye. Unfortunately, I say, lads, I'm still working and something's come in that I have to deal with now, unfortunately. So I thought I'd get away with it this evening, but I didn't.
That's so, Eric Dyer on the phone to you, haven't given out to you. Why have you sent me the Bayern Munich? I'm 7th in line here.
You're lucky you're that high up the list. Anyway, right. No, unfortunately, I need something I have to get finished off here for work. So again, it's been great. I really enjoyed that hour. That was really, really good stuff. And I'll see you later on for the
roundtable discussion.
Yeah, okay.
So
listen, good day for Spurs. A good day for Spurs.
Yeah. I'm going to go through the chat and then I'll end off there, Philip, because I have to pop
out.
Later. As well. See you later, Philip. See you later. Bye. Listen, guys, we're only 8 away from 50 likes. So come on, get up to that 50 before I finish. Get up before that 50 likes would be amazing. Afternoon, boys. Update on Dragu. His number's been released, and I think we should get an announcement tonight. Good Derek Hutchison, Derek, big up Derek. Dyer, good riddance. Ines, hi Danny Azito. Dyer as an option at centre back will certainly not give Bayern Munich any chance of retaining the league title, and Harry Kane will still be waiting on a medal. Yeah, that's so true. We've got Mazda Man. No more Levy in, Levy out debates. Let's do as nobody holder told us. Look to the future now. I agree with that 100%. Absolutely agree with that, Mazda Man. 100%. I get behind that all day long. Do you think Tuchel will sit down tonight and turn on Sky Sports News and think, what the hell has just happened? I think he will. I think he will. They're just waiting for Spence to be completed as well. I think that's what's dragging it. Michael McDonald, who is the most famous Tottenham fan of Tottenham? Ours is probably Rod and Billy Connolly. With Chaz and Dave for one. Ian Cook, the comedian. It's 2. Bruce Forsyth was a massive Spurs fan as well. 3. There's a few more. I get Philip to announce it. I get Philip to talk about it tonight, Michael. Forget Rooney, Bargy. We're signing his brother on the he's a big up part like that. And then Jazz Fusion, RG Bargy, an exciting prospect he is. Rooney is hot prospect. We are interested. I haven't heard anything, but I will ask the question, Colin, for you on that. I know Chaz and Dave were Spurs through top bandit. Nice one, Master Man. Carl, no Villa want Jim from Copenhagen. No, Philip, he plays for Copenhagen. Villa won it. Yeah, it was me that got it mixed up, so sorry about that. Romano just announced Rudu will wear number 6. Yeah, we announced that earlier. Brian Maguire, do Chelsea know about FFP? I don't think they do. I seriously don't think they do. I think they can buy anyone. It doesn't affect them. can the Premier League please just relegate them? Give us all a big laugh, then by Man City. Carl Simpson, Evan Ferguson has fallen off a bit this season. He very rarely starts. He did have a very severe injury though, Carl. So I think he's coming back from that. But look, it is a long season. Players do dip in form, and I think this is just his dip. But he will get there, and I think he will be a success, Carl. He really will be a success. We've got Jazz Fusion that don't care, Brian. Just look at the Dodgers off-season buys. I spent 10 years trying to explain what offside was, and now she's asking what's a false number 9 and an inverted fullback. Help me, guys. God help you. That's all I'm going to say is God help you. Oh, Lord. Tell her to look on YouTube. There you go. That might help. Spurs are not paying it. Spurs not paying the fee Brighton would want for Ferguson. No, I think he's overpriced. Myself, David Ginola, best wishes to Svenga. Yeah, massive best wishes to Svenga and Eriksson. Sad news coming out of Sweden today. England manager, of course, managed Man City, Leicester, as well. So look, it's tough what he's going through, but look, we wish him well, and hope he can beat it if he can. So big up to Sven-Goran Eriksson, and big up to Dave Ginola as well for bringing that in. Vian and Johnny Evans won't have legs for our front line. No, they won't. That's true, Colin. Absolutely. Great show, gents. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Wilton. Ines, Eric was behind Doris the Tea Lady on the end. She was. Doris the Tea Lady was getting her debut at the weekend if it wasn't for him going. Bye, Philip. Ferguson, 150 million just for Brighton to pick up the phone. I know it's ridiculous. We've got Dragon D Nuts, Kenneth Brannan. Yeah, as well. He'd done that brilliant bit the video for when we last played at White Hart Lane. I watched it the other night. Must say I had a bit of a tear in my eye watching it because I love that stadium. Bob Marley, of course, he's a massive. Yeah, of course, he was a massive Spurs fan. Big up Mir. Mir will be on later, of course, on the roundtable discussion. The only little scrappy do of the Spurs community. Michael McIntyre and Adele, yes, of course. We've got John Kenner, WWE Wrestling Spurs fan. We've got loads of celeb fans. Adele is maybe the most famous, though. But Bruce Forsyth was a Spurs fan. Of course, God came Phil Collins as well. Dave Batistuta, yeah, he's a Spurs fan as well. And also Tom Holland as well, yeah. And that tennis player, I think she's a Spurs fan as well. That tennis player. Well, listen, guys, that is the end of this show. Thank you all for watching. Look, we're only 4 of 50 likes. I tell you what, fair play to you guys for actually doing that. 46. And we started at 21. So fair play to you guys. We are going to end off here now. I will be back at 9 o'clock, of course, with the roundtable discussion with myself, Philip, Ash from Southview Coys, and of course, Mia from Spurs Between the Lines, and Colin from the Full-Time Sports Network. Carl was supposed to come on tonight, but he's got a cold, so he won't be joining us. So he will be making his debut next week, or probably on the Cockerel Clock podcast, which is out on Saturday, where me and Philip are going to pick separately our all-time Premier League Spurs 11. He's going to pick his. I'm going to pick mine. We're going to put them both on the community page, and we're going to start a poll. Who picked the better side? Managers, formations, ever. But don't worry, guys. Any more breaking news, I will bring it to you here first and fastest, as we are the channel you can trust with Spurs breaking transfer news. We are the number one for it. Please hit that like on the way back. 47. Thank you so much indeed for a lovely show. We're back later. Yep, Trigger as well. Big up to Ian S. Nick Kyogos. Oh, yeah, him as well, yeah. Patrick out of EastEnd. Yeah, he's also a Spurs fan. Yeah, I forgot about him. Warren Mitchell. Jude Law's a big Spurs fan. He is. Look at all these big celebrities supporting us. We are the best team in the land. So come on, you Spurs, and big Andrew trust. We're back later at 9 o'clock. Come on, you Spurs. Enjoy the rest of your day. Woo-hoo. Well, 1 off 50. Get this 50 in. Big up, guys. 50. One more. We need one more. Come on, guys. Do it. One person in the chat. Hit 50. Come on, you